So, over the past 2 days, well, I don't know if it's been 2 days, but over the past few days, I've actually had a few people wonder about my build. And as a matter of fact, I've actually had people wonder about my build for a long time, like back when I used the forums. So basically, the main thing people wonder about is why I don't use Aritas and how I only have 3 MP bars. So I figured that today I would actually make a video showing you my build and how to make builds like mine. So one thing to note that's important about my build is a high attack speed, which right now it's not that high because I don't have quick aura. I don't have quick aura in effect, as well as things like a high hit rate, a high HP pool, and a low MP pool. So wait, hold on. Okay, so one thing to note about my actual stat points is that my dexterity is worth my vitality is worth 50% of my dexterity, and that's kind of like the main principle of my build is that it's 50% vitality and then the other, or like I guess you could say more like 66% dexterity and 33% vitality, but you can spend the 66% on like whatever other stat that you want for this kind of build. Although note that sword skills and martial skills are probably the best for this kind of build because they have flinch, tumble, and stun on them. Well, except for the sword one only has flinch on it, but it's close enough. So, actually, you know what? I want to do my equipment first. So, I have the Alloon because you pretty much can't pass up its stats. It's too good right now. And then the Marble Shield, mostly because AMPR, and then the aggro, and also the shield skills, which are also pretty important for this build, but not necessarily necessary. Then the Ooze Armor, because even though it doesn't have very high defense, it doesn't boost your health. The main reason is because the Dexterity boost and the AMPR. Which, AMPR, even though it does damage your proration a bit, it is very important that you have, like, quick MP recovery for this class. And that's why I use the Ooze Armor. Now over here, the Golden Fate Greatsword. None of its boosts are really that great. It's just, it is an overall, like, well-rounded piece of equipment, which is why I have it. And, there are other equipments I could have on here, but since it is a very balanced thing, I like to have this. I like to have this equipped. Even though one thing to note is that it was a limited edition accessory, so you're probably not gonna get it, or at least not get it anytime soon. So you might want to find something else if you're making a build like this. And then lastly, I have the Warrior's Bangle because of the health boost, the AMPR boost, and the MP boost. Which, for this build, you need about Actually, this one's not very difficult. You really only need like 2 MP bars, but 3 MP bars makes it even like better and a little bit safer to use. And so yeah, that's why I have 3. And I'm going to actually show you the very specific reason why I have 3. My combo right here. It's hard hit, astute, and trigger slash. Basically what this does is it interrupts my target's attack, which if you don't know, one thing that's very important for tanks is actually being able to interrupt your target's attacks, especially if it's a very powerful attack. Like if you saw my solo video where I soloed the granny, you'd notice that I actually blocked a few attacks that like weren't red area skills. Like if you don't know, like after the granny like it hits you and gives you guard break, she's actually gonna hit you with a skill that deals like 2,000 damage, and you can't really avoid it unless you interrupt her attack. And then over here, the next important skill, basically this just adds to my AMPR and makes it to where this skill has a faster animation, meaning that I get a faster reaction time. So that way, I can block damage faster. It's more of like an agile kind of build. And then this one right here, I just have as like a transition skill in between these two, so that way my combo can still cost only 1 MP, but I still get both of these benefits. And another thing people usually wonder about is like why I have such short combos. Though that's because, like I said, it is a very agile, kind of build. So if I have more than 4 kind of skills in my combos, it kind of takes a little bit too long, and I can't like get out of the red area skills very easily. So I only have 3 skills in most of my combos. Actually, I think that's all I have in all of my combos. Like right here, I have this one. It's pretty much the same as the other one, but it has Shield Bash on it. And, I use that for, like, armor breaking and whatever. And this does actually speed up this skill's animation quite a bit. If you don't know, Shield Bash actually does have quite a slow animation. I don't know why. Then over here, I just have this one for like bosses that don't like to get flinched, tumbled, or stunned or whatever. So yeah, it's just a damage thing that I can use for gathering aggro because I am a little bit of a tank kind of like this build is kind of a tank class. So being able to gather aggro is a pretty good thing to have. Now on to my actual skills. Just these three here. I already explained those. Then over here, I just have MP charge. Over here, I have this. This is very important for tanks to get this skill. More health. It's always good. Also, another skill that a lot of people don't really get, but I would definitely recommend that if you're a tank that you get this skill, because if you have a lot of HP, this is actually going to be a pretty effective skill. If you have a low HP pool, don't get this skill. It's not going to be very effective. But basically, it just kind of it acts as like extra defense. Like say if something hits you like I don't know once every second and deals 100 damage, and then this thing heals like 33 health, and let's say you have like it heals like once every 3 seconds. So if you're healing 33 health every 3 seconds, and your target's hitting you once every second for 100 damage. By the way, this is just like an example. Nothing would actually do that. At least not right now, because that'd be way too overpowered. But that's essentially blocking 11 damage each second on average. So then over here, I have this one right here, this skill. This skill pretty much just acts as like an extra, like, not an extra, but like, it pretty much just replaces my Revitas. It's less effective than a Revita, but I don't like to use Revitas in my build. Like, I originally didn't use them in my build because I was lazy, but then I just kind of found ways around it. I originally used Bless, but as I leveled up and got more health, that was a lot less effective, so now I use Mini Heal. And as a matter of fact, if you're a tank, you should definitely get this skill. If you have a lot of health, this skill is going to help you out a lot. So let's see. I just have my shield heals, my my shield skills. And I have these two right here. They're just extra little boosts, more health, more defense. That's great. Extra attack speed, even though it's not that big of a boost. Still, I guess, kind of a good idea for this build. Then these two, I need to get this one to level 10. If you're a tank, definitely get these two as well. They're good for like boosting your resistance. They actually boost it by quite a bit. They'll make you last a lot longer. And then I have this skill right here, which I use to boost my attack speed. Like I said, it's very important for this kind of build that I made. So yeah, I'd really recommend this for anyone that's like, using a build that uses your basic attacks a lot, or your normal attacks, I should say. And then these three, I was just kind of experimenting around. I don't really use these that much, so I'm thinking that I'm probably going to end up using them in the future, so I just kind of keep them around or whatever. But anyways, that's pretty much all my skills and whatever. I'm going to go on ahead and demonstrate. I'm going to go and demonstrate my build over here at my cello. Okay, so basically what I do first is I use this to boost my attack speed, and that takes it up by quite a bit. And then I can use these two to get a little bit of extra defense, because this is more of a tank class, even though it is also, I like to call my class a knight, because it's like balanced, but it's got a lot of defense and, whatever, a lot of defense and attack or whatever. And so then basically I can just block his attack, even though he didn't use one at that time. And I also get a few little like recovery boosts, and I can just keep hitting him over and over again. And most of the time, like bosses that use a lot of red area skills aren't going to be able to hit me, because I'm just going to keep on like, hitting them. And then say if my target keeps, like right after I use this, they cast another red area skill, I can just do it again, and that'll block the attack. And then say if I'm in battle and I take too much damage, I can just use mini heal, and I heal myself. And then this one right here, Shield Bash, it's also pretty good for gathering aggro. If you don't know, Shield Bash does gather a lot of aggro for only costing 1 MP, so it is a pretty good skill for tanks. And it's also just better for like breaking armor, because like it gives you more time to like break the armor. But like the only downside of like putting it in a combo is that like you can't move as well, so it is a little bit more difficult to like find the specific area you want to break. Like, you kind of have to aim it first before you use it. Like, as in, you have to get near like the area you want to break first. But yeah, essentially that's my build. I would recommend that you make a build like this, like try it out for yourself. But I could probably try making a build with a lot of MP because I've never really done that before. Even though like personally, I think I just like this better because like it's a little like it's more fun from what I found to like attack quicker. And since my main focus is just hard hit, like this is the central focus of my build is to use this as many times as I can. And so, like I said, ASPD, AMPR, stuff like that, really good for this build. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm not quite sure when that will be. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be about, but I'll see you next time.